Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, August 12, 2022. It makes sense to slow down today. The moon moves into your steady resources sector, and today's transits favor a more deliberate or strategic approach. It's a good time to pay more attention to the things that matter most. You have a better sense of which ideas have true potential, and it's easy to become absorbed in a particular pursuit or project. There can also be productive conversations figuring strongly. Terrific energy is with you for connecting with a partner or partnering up to produce something special. Collaboration and problem solving come naturally, and consulting or counseling efforts can be particularly fruitful now. Today could bring some emotional or rocky news to your romantic life. As Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and marriage, gets in an explosive fight with Neptune, the planet of illusion and deception, no one will be seeing clearly. In fact, you or a lover could be feeling extremely insecure and upset, which may lead to fights or tears between the two of you. Relationships that are on rocky ground already could face extremely challenging odds, perhaps even deciding to part ways. If you sense the storm, try to give yourself space to avoid it. Do you have an idea worth sharing with your colleagues, business partners, or clients? A stroke of inspiration is always worth the conversation when Mercury in Cancer sextiles the North Node in Taurus. When passion strikes, bring it up in your professional relationships. Your idea, creativity, or talent could be exactly what your working relationships are looking for. So, do not beat around the bush when conversing with your partners. You may even find that what you bring to the table can become a lasting passion project to work on. Your intuition could take over today. You have learned to trust your gut instincts in certain situations, and now is the time to pay attention to them. You could get word of a business deal that is too good to pass up. Or you might hear about an investment opportunity that piques your interest. Allow yourself to follow your impulses, and you'll soon find some unexpected success coming your way. Try to be more modest in your private relations. You tend to think only your views are right and show too little interest for others. This is why you're often perceived as being arrogant or complacent. You must listen to other people's points of view and get off your high horse. Is too much going on in your life? Or is it a matter of too much clutter on every bit of available counter and floor space? Sweep it all up and get rid of what you don't need. Persevering in matters of the heart is to be admired, but if you're still creating confusion through your repetitive pattern of behavior, this needs to be broken. You do have the power to make a breakthrough, and after this phase are able to adopt a more honest approach when new love possibilities become a reality. It is never very agreeable to have to question oneself. But this is the main objective of the current celestial aspect. You will soon find yourself launched into new adventures. So, take advantage of the energy generated by this planetary configuration to look into yourself and find the source of some of your failures. This is not an easy exercise, to be sure, but it will do you some good. Just don't lie to yourself. Your communication skills will be very strong on this day. Whether you have a quiet day at home ahead of you, or a hectic one at work, the energy of this vibration will see you talkative and composed. This isn't limited to verbal communication either. Your ability to write or express yourself in any artistic form will be heightened. Make the most of this positive day by allowing yourself to express everything you think and feel. Our eyes in the sky. Comfort is one of your top priorities, and you might spend a lot of time decorating your home or office space and making it look and feel aesthetically pleasing and luxurious. Objects with a family history have special meaning to you now, so anything with sentimental value handed down from a relative takes center stage on any table you set or shelf you organize. The moon moves into unique Aquarius today, bringing out your individualism. The worst thing you could hear from someone is, "You're just like everyone else I know." You work hard to express your odd, quirky side now, and you love to spend time with others who also march to the beat of their own drum. Plan on hanging out with people who aren't afraid to rebel against what's normal and don't care if others stare. Venus moves into Virgo this evening, elevating our expectations around love in the coming weeks. Just try not to be overly critical of your partner during this time. As the evening comes to a close, check in with your body to see if there's any tension that needs to be released by stretching or enjoying a hot bath. After midnight, the moon enters Aquarius, ending its void of course which began last night. Over the next 2 days, we are more interested in progress and freedom than in maintaining tradition and order. Our objective approach to our work and relationships can make us appear aloof, but can also help us to problem solve, as we refuse to allow emotions to hijack our judgment. This is a good lunar period for activism, community involvement, and creative or scientific experimentation. Before noon, the moon squares off with Mars in Taurus, disturbing our emotional equilibrium. Our martial impulse is to use tried and true methods to get things done. This means we can accidentally delay our success by doing things the hard way out of principle. Instead of allowing frustrations to depress us, we should resolve to take matters one step at a time. Break large problems down into smaller parts. Tackle the simplest problems first. Make minor tweaks to practices instead of attempting a full-scale overhaul, and watch how little adjustments can have a big impact. After sunup, the moon forms a trine to Mars, helping us to use our willpower appropriately. This is a great influence for overcoming personal challenges and circumstantial hiccups. Should we have a creative or artistic vision to get off the ground, the energy of this aspect can be harnessed to propel our interests forward.